Hi everybody, I'm Brian Jones, the Sunday Carpenter. And today I'm making push sticks. As some of you may know, I just recently finished refurbishing a Makita table saw. Put a link up here so you can watch that if you haven't already seen it. And in order to use that saw safely, I decided I wanted to make some push sticks. I went on YouTube and I watched a bunch of people make push sticks.
And there are a lot of people making push sticks.
The YouTube video that I liked the most was by Next Level Carpentry. Please check out that channel for some great content. I'm just going to make the things and you can watch me make them. If you see anything you like, feel free to use that. If you think I did something wrong, comment down below and let me know. So I'm just going to make about 4 of these push sticks. I'm going to use wood that's left over from my Viking chair video. I'll put a link up here. If I don't like it later, I can always make something better out of plywood. But I don't feel like going to buy some plywood right now, so I'm just going to use what I have. So come along with me while I make some push sticks. Today's project is using 25mm lumber, a template and glue, something to draw with, something to cut with, something to trim with, something to sand with, something to drill with, and safety equipment. What a beautiful fine spring day to be doing woodworking. I used a paper template for these and used spray glue adhesive to stick it on to the wood. That wasn't such a great idea, and I don't think I'd do that again. Next, let's get the scroll saw and cut these things out. The router wasn't long enough to go all the way through. I could flip it over and then use a trim router and just clean it all up. But first I figured I'd get rid of some of this excess wood with my saw. Doesn't that sound nice? Even though I'm cutting with the grain, I'm going to start with this one, the cross-cut teeth, because they're fine and I can get a nice start. Once I've got it started, I'll flip over and use the other side. Keep it in place with your thumb. Once you started, flip it over. Alright, you can see it did a nice fine cut. Way to go, Japanese razor saw. Now to trim up the edges to make it more ergonomical. I went over all the edges on the top side here with a 1/4 inch round over bit. Ready to roll. I sanded everything down with 150 grit and then 240 grit. It's not a piece of furniture, so it doesn't have to be ultra smooth. Thanks for watching that video, everybody. I hope you liked it. And if you did, why don't you hit that like button down below. And while you're at it, hit the subscribe button too. It'd really help me out. I can't say if I like this design yet. My saw is still missing a blade, so I'm waiting for that to come. Hopefully it'll come in the next day or two. Once it does come, I'm going to try these guys out. I can say that they fit really nicely in the hand. If I like this design, I'll make an MDF template, and that will make future ones easier, and I won't have to mess around with glue and paper. I think I'll make the next ones out of plywood. These aren't ply, and so I'm worried that I might get some rip or tear out the back. But I gotta try them out to see. This was a really fun build to make, and if you've got a saw at home, why don't you try making them too, and let me know how they turn out. Wishing you all the best. Stay safe, and I'll see you next time. I'm looking forward to getting the blade and installing that in my Makita saw. Then I can try these guys out and see how they work. I might give them a coat of lacquer later just to keep them in good condition. The humidity here in Japan is pretty bad. Anyway, that was a really fun build, really simple build. And if you've got a table saw, I think it's a very important build.